Cristiano Ronaldo has the most goals in 2023. More than Haaland, more than Mbappe. Fernando Santos, what did I tell you at the World Cup? Gonzalo Ramos is not ready. Why are you benching Ronaldo? I said it. Who remembers? Give me a one if you're... I said it in the World Cup. I screamed about it on stream. I said it over and over and over. Him benching this man was the biggest mistake in Portuguese history. Do I think that we would have beat Morocco either way? Probably not. Morocco had a really good defensive plan. Very, 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 very good structure. Can Portugal win the Euro? It's a serious question, and I want you to really think about it before you say yes or no. Do you think that this Portugal is finally playing to what the level of players they have is? They've scored 30-something goals. They suffered 2. It's a weak group. I know people are going to say that. But at the end of the day, scoring 30-something goals and suffering 2 and winning your group the way you're winning it. Chat, remember, Portugal was qualified already. They didn't have to win today, and they won 5-0. Are you finally impressed with the way Portugal is playing with the quality of players they have? Yes or no? Yes or no, lads? Are you finally like, all right, you know what? This is what we expect. Not in a way where like you're impressed, but are you finally seeing what you expected from this nation? Are you finally like being like, this is kind of the Portugal we thought we would see for so many years with the players they have? I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's the best Portugal I've ever seen in my life. I think it's the best Portugal I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to say that over and over because even when Portugal won the Euro, do you remember how they came out of the easiest group in the Euro? They came out in 3rd place. They tied every game in Euro. The Euro they won, they came out in 3rd place by tying every game. This is by far probably the best Portugal I've seen playing football. But I just don't know. Chat, do you think Roberto Martinez will crumble when it comes to the major competition? Or do you think this guy got something? Because, chat, like, dude, to make the Euro with only suffering 2 goals is freaking nuts. That's kind of crazy, man. Early 2000 skills. I don't think early 2000 Portugal was that great. I mean, we did get robbed against France. I remember that. That ball didn't hit Abel Chevalier's hand. I don't know. This Portugal looks pretty good, man. But again, chat, I'm always one who says Portugal's overhyped, and I'm going to remain with that. But does this Portugal look good to you, yes or no? Because they're doing exactly what France is doing. They are destroying their group that they're supposed to win, and they're doing it comfortably. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, I don't know, lads. I don't know. Y'all talk to me. Low-key, Bruno's low-key. Bruno is playing good. If Leao steps up, we winning it. I'm going to say something that's going to get a lot of hate, but I'm going to say it. Leao does not deserve to get called up to the Portuguese national team. And Leao, if you ever see this, bro, I don't mean that in a negative way, bro. You're amazing. You're an amazing football player. You are absolutely incredible. But this guy for Portugal does not play anything. It is awful. I'm not sure if it's the manager's fault or the formation fault. That man does not play well for Portugal, man. Everyone in here is giving me an L, and I know you guys don't watch Portugal. You don't watch Portugal. You do not watch Portugal. If you're saying L, you don't watch Portugal. You watch AC Milan, and you're going based off of AC Milan, and you're saying he should start for us because of his performances at AC Milan. You don't watch Portugal. Because if you watch Leao play for Portugal, it's a different player. It's 2 different players. Chat W or L take. It's 2... Milan, I wish we could get Milan Leao at Portugal. Leao from Milan at Portugal with Bruno playing the way he's playing right now and Bernardo Silva and Ronaldo scoring, oh my God, that's scary. But lads, the truth is, João Felix is levels ahead of Rafael Leao when it comes to the Portuguese national team. Thoughts? When it comes to the Portuguese national team, I'm not talking club football. In the Portuguese national team, João Felix is levels ahead of Rafael Leao. And I'm not saying that because I love João Felix. I'm saying that simply because you can see it on the field that when João Felix plays, he's bringing it's a quicker pace of football to the game. Leao slows the game down. Chat, do you think Leao should be playing for Portugal, yes or no? Seriously. You think he should be starting? Yes. As a sub, called but not starting. I agree with that. Yeah, I kind of messed up saying he shouldn't be called up. He should definitely be called up. He should definitely be called. Actually, I think Balt could help Portugal more than Rafael Leao. I said it. I said it. I think Balt can help him more. I'm sorry. I think Balt could help Portugal more than Rafael Leao because Balt plays for the team more. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all can give me an L for it. Maybe even Nuno Santos. I think there's players at Spartan that deserve to go to the Portuguese national team. I'm a Benfiquista, but I'll say it. There is players on the Portuguese national team, on Sporting's team, that deserve to be at the national team. I say that openly. I'm sorry. Y'all can L me if you want. There is players on Sporting's team that deserve to go to the Portuguese national team. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You bugging. Why do you hate Leao so much? I don't, Nice. I think Leao's amazing for AC Milan. But for Portugal, I just don't see it. I just don't see it, lads. I'm not seeing it. I'm not under... Chat, are you guys seeing it when he plays? Okay, I'm asking you a question right now. If you watch Rafael Leao play for Portugal, would you buy him for your team? You've never seen him play for AC Milan. You only watch him, you're scouting him at Portugal national team games. Would you buy him to your team, your club? You go watch a Portuguese national team game. Would you buy Rafael Leao to your team, to your club, after watching him play for Portugal? No. Hell no. No. Hell no. No. There is 4 people that have said yes. Everyone else has said hell no. So how are you guys getting mad at me when I say someone else should play or someone else should be called up? Why are you getting mad at me if all of you wouldn't buy him to your club? You wouldn't buy him to your club, but you want him to start for my national team? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Portugal's a bad team anyway. That's fine. This is what I think. I think Rafael Leao is the type of player, please give me an L if I'm wrong here because I don't watch the most Serie A. I think Rafael Leao is the type of player that he needs to continuously get the ball because the more he gets the ball, the more he'll come into the game. He'll come alive. But he can't have 2 or 3 touches a whole game. He needs a lot of touches. The ball needs to keep coming his way, and then eventually he's going to get into the rhythm of the game. The problem is that's not going to happen when you play with Bruno Fernandes. I said it. I don't care. It's not going to happen when you play with Bruno. You're not going to get 15 touches when you play with Bruno. It's not going to happen. 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 When you play with Bruno, it ain't going to come to you. It ain't going to come to you. Bruno's going to pass the ball to Bernardo Silva before he passes to Rafael Leao. Thoughts? Am I right or am I wrong? Because I'm not going to lie. Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, these guys are butt buddies. They like hold each other's hands when they're leaving the field. Listen, they got something special going on that we don't know about. These guys are always together. They taking corners together. Like, hey, what are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight?
¿Sabes qué? We're gonna eat at the restaurant down the street.